a clean and educational animation showing a basic web page layout built using HTML. Display floating code snippets like H1 welcome welcome and P this is a paragraph. P minimalist style, light background with code elements appearing as if typed live. Show browser window frame with HTML elements appearing inside. A creative animation showing how plain HTML transforms with CSS. Visualize a web page getting styled, changing fonts, colors, and layout. Use animations like a title turning blue and a paragraph sliding into a styled box. Include animated CSS code blocks like H1 color blue. An interactive web page scene where clicking on a button triggers animations. Visualize code like document.querySelectorButton.onClick equals alert, clicked, appearing and interacting with elements. Animated hand-clicking buttons, pop-ups appearing, dynamic feel, modern UI. Split screen animation showing the front-end, browser, HTML, CSS, JS on one side and back-end, server, database, code on the other. Show arrows of data requests from browser to server and back. Use icons and code snippets to represent each side. An animation visualizing how a browser loads a web page. Start with a user typing a URL, then show a server request, and then HTML, CSS, JS code being returned and rendered into a visual site. Include a simple globe icon, server racks, and browser UI. Show a developer using VS Code Editor with features like syntax highlighting, live server preview, and Git integration. Animate extensions installing and a simple HTML page live reloading. Use light-dark theme UI of VS Code with clean transitions. A terminal window and code editor where Python backend code is typed. Visualize simple Flask root like adapp.root / and a server running. Background shows server icons and database symbols. Simple dark theme for coding environment. Illustration of a web app sending API requests and receiving JSON data. Show a RESTful API request, get post, animated JSON response like name, John, age 30. Use wireframe UI elements, browser DevTools interface, and arrows showing data flow. Animated login screen with a user typing username and password, submitting form, and a backend verifying credentials. Visualize hashing passwords and session tokens. Minimalist UI with security icons like locks and user avatars. Animated scenes of a website being deployed to cloud platforms like GitHub Pages, Vercel, or Heroku. Show a file being pushed to a repository, deployment progress bar, and site going live on a browser. Globe icon with websites popping up. A fast-paced summary animation of all previous scenes. Display a timeline of web development, HTML, CSS, JS, backend, hosting. Show cheerful coding characters, browser icons, and inspirational text like start building today. Clean and modern ending screen. Let's explore the structure of a basic HTML document. Every HTML page has a standard layout that starts with a declaration and then divides into two main parts, the head and the body. Here's a simple template. Document, HTML, HTML, head, title, my website, title, body, HTML. Let's break it down. Document, HTML. This line tells the browser that the document uses HTML5. It must be the very first line. Document. This is the root of the HTML page. All content goes inside it. Document. Head. This section contains meta information like title, the title shown in the browser tab. Meta. Info like character encoding and SEO. Link. Style sheets. Script. External JavaScript files. The user doesn't see what's inside the head on the page, but it's critical for the browser. Document. This is what users actually see in their browser. It includes headings, H1 to H6, paragraphs, P, images, IFG, links, A, buttons, forms, videos, etc. Everything that appears visually on your website lives inside the body. Body. Best practices. Always include document HTML. Use indentation to keep your code readable. Write semantic tags to improve SEO and accessibility. Now that we understand how an HTML document is structured, we are ready to dive into basic tags and elements in the next section. HTML is built with tags. Tags are instructions wrapped in angle brackets like P or H1. Let's go through some of the most important and commonly used tags. H1 to H6 headings. These define headings from biggest to smallest. H1 main title, H2 subsection, H2, H6 smallest heading. H3 paragraph. This tag defines a paragraph of text. P. This is a paragraph with some information. NP. A. Anchor. Link. Used to create hyperlinks. Ahref HTTPS. Example.com. Visit example. Image used to display images. It requires a source attribute. Image source cat JPEG alt ? Width 200. UL and OL. Creates an unordered list. Bullets. Creates an ordered list. Numbers. UL apples oranges OL. This is a section. Tags. This is a section. Div. Inline element. Used to style or select a small piece of text. Span style color red. This is red. Span. Break adds a line break without starting a new paragraph. Line 1 break. Line 2. Horizontal rule adds a horizontal line to separate content. Yellow tips. HTML tags often come in pairs, opening P and closing P. Some tags, like break and image, are self-closing. Always include the required attributes, like href for A or src for image. These tags form the foundation of all web pages. Mastering them is essential for building any website. Attributes provide additional information about HTML elements. They are always defined inside the opening tag. Syntax, tag name, attribute equals value, content, tag name. Let's explore some essential attributes. 1. Href, used in A tags to define the URL. Href equals https:/google.com. A source, used in image or script to specify the file source. Image src, cat jpg alt, cubecat. Script src app.js. Alt describes an image if it fails to load. In image source equals dog.jpg alt, a friendly dog. Title provides additional info as tooltip. P title more info here, hover over me. Style adds inline CSS styling. P style color blue, font size 18px, styled text. P width and height, set size for images or videos. Image src image.png width 300, height 200. ID gives a unique identifier to an element. PID equals intro. This is a paragraph with an ID. Class defines one or more CSS classes. P class equals highlighted important content. P target used in A to open link in new tab. Ahref openai.com target blank OpenAI. Useful tips. Attribute names are case insensitive, but lowercase is preferred. Always enclose attribute values in double quotes. You can combine multiple attributes in one tag. Example. Image src logo.png alt width 100, height 100, title our logo. Attributes make HTML more powerful by customizing how elements behave or appear. They are crucial for styling, linking, accessibility, and interaction. Every HTML document follows a standard structure. Here's the basic structure. Doc type HTML, HTML, head, title, my first web page, title, head, body, H1, welcome. This is my first web page. P, body, HTML. Let's break it down. 1. Doc type HTML declares the document type and version. HTML5 must be the very first line in the document. 2. HTML, HTML, root element that wraps the entire content of the page. 3. Head, head, contains metadata, information about the document. Typical elements inside head. Title, sets the browser tab title. Meta charset UTF-8 defines character encoding. Link, links external CSS files. Script, links or contains JavaScript code. 4. Body, body, holds all the visible content, includes text, images, videos, buttons, forms, etc. Example, with more head elements. HTML document, HTML, head, meta charset UTF-8, meta name description. Content A, beginner HTML tutorial. Meta name viewport, content, width, device width, initial scale 1.0, title, HTML basics, title, link rel style sheet href, style.css, head, body, h1, hello world, P. This is the body of the web page. P. Body. HTML. Tips. Always use indentation for readability. Use the head for logic and body for content. Don't forget doc type at the top. This structure is the foundation of every HTML page. Master it before moving on. HTML provides many tags to format text and emphasize content. Common formatting tags. 1. B. Bold text. 2. Strong, important text, bold plus semantic meaning. 3. I italic text. 4. EM, emphasized text, italic plus semantic meaning. 5. Underline text. 6. Mark, highlighted, mark text. 7. Smaller text. 8. Deli text, deleted text, strike through. 9. Ins, inserted underline text. 10. Subscript. 11. Superscript. Example. P. This is bold and italic text. Capture. P. Strong, warning, this is important. P. H2O is water, E equals MC squared. P. Old price $100, now $75. P. Difference between B and strong. Both make text bold. Strong adds importance, used by screen readers for accessibility. Same for I, versus M. Both italicize. Adds emphasis meaning for better understanding. Good practice. Use semantic tags, strong, M, del, etc. when possible. It improves accessibility and SEO. Combined example. P. Important. M. Mark, read this before proceeding. HTML formatting tags help make your text more readable and meaningful. Lists help present information clearly and organized. HTML offers 3 main list types. 1. UL, unordered list. Displays bullet points used for non-sequential information. Example, ULI, HTML, LI, CSS, LI, JavaScript. Example, OL, install Python, install Flask, install a project. 3. DL, description list. Used for terms and descriptions. Includes DT and DD description. Example, DL, HTML, a markup language for web pages. DD, CSS, used for styling web pages. Styling lists. You can customize list style type, dis, circle, square, decimal, upper alpha, etc. Example, UL styling type square, LI, Python, LI, Django, LI, CSS, LI. UL, LI, backend, LI. Tips. Use UL for unordered info like skills or tools. Use OL for tutorials, steps, or instructions. Use DL for glossaries or FAQs. Lists are powerful tools for structuring content clearly and meaningfully. Links are essential in web development. They allow users to move between pages or to specific sections within a page. HTML uses the A anchor tag for all links. Basic syntax, href URL. Basic syntax, href URL. Link text anchor tag for all links. Example, href URL, target equals blank, opens the link in a new tab. Internal links, link to another page inside your website. Example, aref about HTML, about us. Great for site navigation like home, contact, services, etc. Anchor links, jump to sections, help users navigate within a long single page. Use ID in the destination element. Example, aref hat, features jump to features. Then later in the page, h2 ID equals features. Features section, h2. This creates smooth navigation on single-page websites or documentation. Internal links. Link. 4. Email links. Allow users to send an email by clicking a link. Example, mailtoinfo@example.com. Contact us. H25. Link to file downloads. You can link directly to downloadable files like PDFs, zips, or images. Example, aref files report.pdf. Download report. A. Best practices. Use meaningful link text. Avoid click here. Always test links to ensure they work correctly. Use rel equals new opener with target equals blank for security. Links are the foundation of website navigation. Mastering them helps you build interactive and user-friendly sites. Images make websites more attractive and informative. HTML uses the image tag to embed images. Basic syntax. Image src equals image.jpg. Alt description of image. src is the path or URL to the image file. Alt alternative text shown if image can't load. Important for accessibility and SEO. Underscore 1. Local image example. Image src equals images logo png. Alt company logo. Ensure the file path is correct relative to the HTML file. Online image example. Image src equals https://example.com/photo. Alt, make sure the image is publicly accessible. Underscore, setting image dimensions. You can use width and height attributes in px or %. Example, image src equals banner.jpg, width 300, height 200. Alt, banner. Tip, use CSS for responsive design instead of fixed sizes. Underscore, image src equals path or URL to the image file. Important for accessibility and SEO. Underscore 4. Styling images with CSS. You can round corners, add borders or shadows using CSS. Example, image src profile.jpg, class rounded, alt profile pic, style, rounded, border radius 50%, border 2 pixels solid, CCC, box shadow 0010 pixels RGBA 00.2. Underscore, next act. Clickable images. Images can be used as links by wrapping them in a tag. Example, ahref homepage HTML. Image src equals logo.png. Alt, go to homepage. Underscore. That's it. Why alt is important. Help screen readers describe the image. Essential for accessibility. ADA compliance. Underscore. Best practices. Always use the alt attribute. Compress images for faster load times. Use modern formats like WebP or AVIF for better performance. Optimize images for responsiveness using CSS or picture element. Images are powerful. Learn to manage them well to create professional and responsive websites. Tables are used to display tabular data in rows and columns. Basic table structure. Table, tr, th, header 1, th, header 2, th, table, row 1, col 1, th, row 1, col 2. Tags breakdown. Table creates a table. Th, table row, centered by default. Example table. Table, tr, th, price, in stock. TD, laptop. TD, $800. TD, yes, in stock. TD, no. Th, table. Example tables. Tags breakdown. Tr, th, table. Border collapse. Width, 100%. Text, alignment, or text, background color. F2 2P2. Col span, merge columns. Row span, merge rows. Example, tr, td, col span, 2, merged cell. HETTP, trh, col span, 2, merged rows. Example, tr, td, hr, trfy, underscore, tag struck. For large tables, avoid nested tables unless absolutely necessary. Use accessible table design, caption, scope, summary if needed. Tables are essential for representing structured data clearly and accessibly on the web. A form defines the form container. Action, URL, to send the form data. Method, HTTP method, get or post. Label, defines label for an input field. Input, various types like text, email, password, checkbox, etc. Text area, for multi-line input. Button, can be used to submit or reset. Select, drop-down menu. Option, options in drop-down. Abbreviation, example with more input types. A form, label for age, input type, number, ID, age, name to age, and then label for password, input type of password, input type of bio, input type of radio, value male, input type of radio, value female, hobbies, reading, input type of checkbox, name to hobby, value reading, traveling, label for city, label, select ID city, name to city, option value Tashkent, option value Samarkand, option, Value register, form. Select ID city, name to city, option value Tashkent, Samarkand, option value female, label, if read-only, reading. Cannot be edited, but submitted, abbreviation, form validation, HTML5, input type of email, required, input type of number, min 18, max 100, input pattern, ace-letters, title only letters, min 3, best practices, always label your inputs for accessibility. Use proper type attributes for better validation. Avoid inline JavaScript for security. Use HTTPS when submitting sensitive data. Embedding audio. The audio tag is used to play sound files like MP3 or WAV. Example, audio controls, source src equals music.mp3 type audio MPEG. Your browser does not support the audio element. Audio. Attributes. Controls displays default play pause volume controls. Autoplay starts playing automatically. Loop plays the audio repeatedly. Muted starts audio muted. Preload hints how audio should be loaded. Auto metadata none. --ash embedding video. The video tag is used to play video files like MP4 or WebM. Example, video width 640, height 360. Controls. Your browser does not support the video tag. Controls shows playback controls. Autoplay starts automatically. Loop restarts when finished. Muted starts with no sound. Poster image to show before playing. _ embedding external media. YouTube, Vimeo. You can embed videos from external sources using the iframe tag. Example, iframe width 560, height 315 source, https www.youtube.com, embed video, frame border, 0, allow accelerometer, autoplay, clipboard write, encrypted media, gyroscope, picture-in-picture. Allow full screen, after iframe. Tips, always check embedding permissions from external sites. Use responsive design, CSS, for mobile-friendly iframes. Header defines introductory content or navigational links. Example, header, H1, My Portfolio, H1, nav, a reference to about, a reference to projects, nav. Defines a section for navigation links. Main represents the dominant content of the document. Example, main, article, H2 blog post title, H2, written by Sarah on June 1, 2025, p. This is the content of the article. End, article, main, article, independent, self-contained content, like blog post, news, etc. Section, a thematically grouped block of content. Aside, sidebar content, usually tangential or secondary. Footer, defines the footer of a section or page. Contact info, copyrights, links. Hyphen, semantic versus non-semantic. Non-semantic, div ID header, welcome to you. Semantic, header, welcome, header. Which is better? Semantic. HTML5 APIs, Canvas, geolocation, web storage. HTML5 introduced several powerful APIs that enhance web applications. 1. Canvas API allows drawing graphics directly in HTML. Canvas ID My Canvas width 200 height 100. Canvas, JavaScript, const canvas equals document.getElement by ID My Canvas. Const ctx is canvas.getContext 2D. ctx.fillStyle, blue. ctx.fillRect 10. Geolocation API gets the user's geographical location. Navigator.geolocation.getCurrent position, function position. Console log position.chords.latitude position.chords.longitude. 3. Web storage API stores data locally in the browser. Local storage.setItem username, Ali. Const user equals local storage.getItem username. These APIs allow modern interactive features without relying on external plugins.